Hello there, it's Ben from Dick Snap Slip Snap here. I'm in, I guess you can call it a commentating booth with my good friend Robbie. Say hi to the folks, Robbie. That was Robbie. Today in the tournament we have got Simon, or Stupid Loser, playing as Kog Maw against Hawkwind, or Lick on Me Butt, playing as Amumu. Obviously, I do apologise for the inconvenience that the videos are starting halfway through this tournament. They've met in the middle, having a bit of a standoff. Just like ping pong. Hawkwind's gotten right in there though with the bandage toss and exhausting Simon, leaving Simon on about half health there. He's getting right in there though. Now Simon's retaliated with a exhaust. Things heating up already, and the minions haven't even spawned yet. I'm not sure. I mean, he's a bit tougher than Simon is at the moment, so I think they're both on about half health. So it'll be interesting to see who could hit more damage. And to be honest, I think, as it stands, Kog Maw's hitting 52, but Amumu is hitting 54, and Amumu's also got Doran's shield. But I'm quite confident that Kog Maw could make up for that with his 15% extra attack speed. It's quite a dodgy one at the moment. It'd be interesting to see though. The hell was that? Caustic Spittle. Just hit on, just launched it on Hawkwind there. No, Amumu's using Flash and Exhaust, which is already used, and Simon here is using Heal and Exhaust. He's still got his heal though, so that will definitely be a factor when it comes to it. But Hawkwind's going to have to recall after that. Simon had him on the run there, and he is recalling. Now this could be an early push for Simon here. There's no wave of Hawkwinds in the way, but Hawkwind has he has stayed. He's thought differently on the recall. Simon leveling up there and getting his Bio Arcane Barrage. When Hawkwind leveled up, I believe he got himself Tantrum, which is I think it just buffs him up a bit, gets him to take less damage or something. Never played as a Amumu, so I'm not entirely sure. Pretty cool. Right. Simon there just leveling up to level 3 and getting himself Voidoos, and Hawkwind has leveled up his bandage toss to level 2. Simon there's got quite a bit of gold. If at the bottom there, Robbie, where you see their builds, do you see the little champion items bag? Yeah, you just click on that and you can see their gold. As you can see there, Simon's got about 630 gold now. Could be building towards a Berserker's Greaves. I think Amumu there will be building towards a Ninja Tabby. Simon popping his heal there, giving him the edge. Now, tactics like this won't work very well when Simon there has got his ultimate, his artillery, living artillery as it's called. It's got quite a good range. Standing at the back of your wave won't necessarily help Hawkwind survive these fights. Leveling up to level 5 there and leveling out Bio Arcane Barrage, I think it was that time. Hawkwind's leveled his Tantrum up to level 3 with that level up. So still hasn't got Despair yet at all. Of course, both of them have to wait until 20 minutes to use the jungle and the other lanes to their advantage, just as a rule, to hopefully spice things up a bit, especially in early game, and make things a bit more interesting in the late game. Hawkwind there's only got 5 minion kills to Simon's 30. It's quite tense at the moment. Hasn't been a first blood yet. We're 6 minutes in. Level up. There he's got his living artillery now, and as you can see, he's firing it straight on top of him. He missed that time. Hawkwind was able to get out of the way of it. Just headbutting minions to death there. I believe Simon's recalling. He's got 1,100 now. I think he's going to go and get himself a Berserker's Greaves. And he has. Straight off the bat, he's got himself a Berserker's Greaves, not bothering with any of this Doran's item business. Whereas Amumu's recalled. I think he's gone to get some health back, hopefully to come out a bit stronger. And he's got himself Boots of Speed. Not sure what boots Amumu could be building. I think if I was to take a shot at it, I have no idea why he's pinging. He might have just... Oh, he was just alerting us, I think. But if I was in Hawkwind's shoes at the moment, I think I would go for Ninja Tabby for the extra armour. Also, Simon there, he's got himself a long sword for the 10 extra attack damage, hitting his artillery that time on Hawkwind there. Level 7 now. Hawkwind gets in there with Bandage Toss and pops his ultimate. Both of them have been exhausted now, they're all over each other. Could we see a first blood here? Simon hits the artillery and he's going after him, but Hawkwind flashes away. It's quite a tense moment, but remember, Simon could still hit an artillery here if he was in range, and he's done just that, leaving Hawkwind on barely any health. I think he's left Hawkwind on about 20 health there. Simon, I think, could really hit another artillery, and he has, but Hawkwind moves out of the way of it. Hawkwind regenerating health now, almost at 100 again. Hawkwind's leveled up, and I think he's just leveled Bandage Toss again. I didn't really see that time, so I may be wrong there. And he is recalling. He should. It can be... I'm quite anxious to see... Oh! If Hawkwind was there for just 3 seconds longer, that would have been first blood from Simon there. Straight onto the turret goes Simon now. Could be taking down a second turret already, and we're still under 10 minutes. Hawkwind has got his work cut out for him, but we saw how good of a late game he had with Cho'Gath, even though we haven't got the video to it anymore, but it was a great game between Cho'Gath and Shaco. It doesn't surprise me. He's got a lot of money. He's just got just under 1,000, or it might be just catching a wave. I think he's just caught a wave and getting back in there now. Hawkwind sitting there with about 540 gold. Could probably finish off Ninja Tabby if that's what he was going for. Hits the Bandage Toss. Simon tries to hit artillery but misses. And Hawkwind thinks better of the attack and leaves. Hasn't got that much longer until his ultimate's back as well, just about 40 seconds. Hits the Bandage Toss again and hits the Tantrum quite well, but Simon retaliates. Just early auto attacking, pretty damn strong from Kog Maw at the moment. Even though he is just spitting on people. He could try hitting the artillery here, which I think he just did, but he didn't hit Hawkwind. Hawkwind still only got 15 minion kills. He really does need to pick them up a bit and catch up to Simon's 60. Now opening it up again on the turret. Hawkwind's going to have a go of bandage toss, but misses. And Simon tries hitting his artillery. Doesn't take long to... isn't a long cooldown for the artillery. It's 2 seconds pretty much. A 2-second cooldown on an ultimate, and it does hit quite reasonable damage as well. Simon going straight back after the turret again. Hawkwind got his bandage toss, hits his ultimate. He's got Simon on the run now, but neither of them have got... Oh no, Hawkwind has got his exhaust back. Simon just used it to save himself, and I think Hawkwind's going to recall. He is. Just nearing up to the 12-minute mark. They're 8 minutes off of being able to go anywhere on the map, so maybe we'll see some guerrilla tactics take place. Simon levelling up there and levelling out his Void Ooze. It's level 3 now. And he has successfully taken the inner turret down now. Hawkwind's got his work cut out for him. None of Simon's turrets have gone down, but there's been no kills thus far in the game. Simon recalling there. We're now with 1,700. Simon's back in lane now, hasn't got much of a wave to turn to at the moment. Going to have to stay near his turret. He might be able to hit a good artillery if he places it well enough. Nope, just let out his ooze, I think that is, yeah, his Void Ooze. It slows enemies by 44% for 4 seconds and also deals 160 magic damage when it passes through them. Hits a perfect ultimate there, landing pretty much right on top of him. Almost hit another. He really is in hot pursuit now. When Simon recalled there, he got himself Madred's Razors and a recurve bow. I think he's building for an early Madred's Blood Razor. And Amumu has gone for Ninja Tabby, as I suspected, giving him the extra armour that he needs, which should play well for him later on in the game. And Simon hits the artillery, causing first blood. I did not see that happening at all. That's just from complete nowhere. 1-0 to Simon now. What? I know. Hawkwind there getting himself some cloth armour. That turret is nearly down. Simon could really go in there and tank that turret down now. I believe that's what he's doing, and he is. That's the inhibitor turret that's gone down now. And he also hits his Void Ooze. Hawkwind tries to flash over it, but still lands right in. It's slowing him down 44%. I believe Simon's going for a recall with 1,400 gold. I think he can finish off Madred's Blood Razor now. Ah, he's just got the pickaxe. He can't finish it off just yet. Hitting the artillery dead on there as soon as he gets back into lane. There goes Simon with 125 attack damage now, but he has got to work his way through 104 armour at the moment. Just past the 15-minute point, Baron has spawned. Lovely, lovely Baron. Oh, but the fight really is going on now. They're both exhausting each other. And there we go. It's 2-0 now to Simon after he hit the perfect placed artillery. And again, this is Simon's moment to push. He hasn't got a turret at the inhibitor, so he just needs to get the inhibitor down and he'll be spawning super minions. And that will really leave Hawkwind in the dumps for now. It's going to have to be a real good comeback to get back from that. Hawkwind there admitting that the game is basically over with a sad face, and Simon's taken out the inhibitor, but he's not going after the turrets. I think he's going to recall. He can almost definitely get Mad Red's Blood Razor now, and this gives Hawkwind a chance to defend. He hasn't bought anything when he got killed then. He is packing about 800 gold at the moment. Not much happening at the moment, just Hawkwind going after a super minion, trying to get it out of the way. Simon has got Mad Red's Blood Razor and a regrowth pendant there for an extra 15 health every 5 seconds. Getting back in there, hitting the artillery straight on top of Hawkwind. Hawkwind really does need to get himself some serious armour. If he's got the time, I would probably recommend going for Thornmail now to really stop Simon there from hitting basic attacks, or at least damaging him in the process. This could be kill number 3, and it is. Hawkwind's dead again, so that makes it 3-0 for Simon. Now he's having a great game at the moment. Lost no turrets. He's not died at all. He's got quite a good build going, and this could be the end for Hawkwind now. There goes the first Nexus turret, and he's going straight after the second one. Hawkwind's still 15 seconds out, and they are just 20 seconds from being allowed to go into the jungle, but I don't think Simon's going to really need it. That's the second turret out, but he's not going straight after the Nexus just yet. Hawkwind has just respawned, and I think he's going to get right out there. He's picked up the chain vest. I believe he could be going for a Thornmails. Simon getting a great escape there, hitting the Void Ooze, preventing Hawkwind from going after him. And Simon making early use of the jungle, getting straight in there, going straight to bottom. So he's going to take out one of Hawkwind's turrets, making the job for Hawkwind even more difficult. And there goes the bottom inhibitor turret. Things aren't looking so good for Hawkwind at the moment. He hasn't got much of a choice now of where to go. He's got to do something about that. Hits the bandage toss, hits his ultimate, but gets exhausted in the process. They're on about the same health. Now Simon's been exhausted, but I think Hawkwind's dead, which makes it 4-0 now to Simon, who's going to lifesteal back most of his health. There's no need for him to recall now. Simon has got 2,000 gold. If he really wanted to drag it out, he could recall and go and buy himself some items. And I think he's going to do just that. He is doing just that. So if he takes, he will. Oh no, it was a dud. He's not actually going to do it. He's going to hit his ultimate on some minions. Hawkwind there begging Simon to just finish the game now. I think he knows that he hasn't got much of a chance anymore. And I think Simon's listening to him and going straight after the inhibitor. Hawkwind respawns right now. And he's got to go and do something about it. And now Simon goes for the recall with 2,100 gold. Got himself a null magic Negatron cloak, sorry, it's not the magic mantle. Got himself a force of nature, which would be really good and really helpful against Hawkwind's abilities there as a Amumu. And also giving him an extra 8% movement speed, I believe, and even more health regen. And the passive restores 0.35% of his health every second, I think it is. Yeah, every second. I don't want to sound all doom and gloom, but I don't think Hawkwind's got much chance anymore. But he can always bring it back. I've seen people bring it back from worse. And there goes another one of Hawkwind's turrets. The inner turret has gone down now. Simon making his way through the jungle, picking up some jungle kills on the way. Is he going to go for blue buff? No, I think he's going straight to... I think he's going straight for the base. Straight to top lane by the looks of things. No, he's going to middle now. I think he wants to go after that inhibitor. No, he is now going to top. He needs to make his mind up, really. He has gotten rid of one inhibitor. I think he's going to take him out again, making it 5-0, and it is the end now. Simon's going after the Nexus. He's not going to toy with me anymore. I think this is going to be the end of the game. Leveling up to level 17 there. The only thing he could level out to maximum now would be his Void Ooze, which he doesn't need to anyway. He's got 5 kills, no deaths. He's lost no turrets at all. And that Nexus is down, and Simon wins.